I've been a pretty big Splatoon fan since the original game out in 2015. I played all the games for hundreds of hours, being immersed in the game's worlds, characters, and gameplay. I remember fondly the reveal trailer for the Switch, with Splatoon 2's being shown off for the first time, and being so excited for the game, which I ended up getting on launch day. I also remember in 2018 when they had revealed Splatoon 2's paid DLC expansion, Splatoon 2's Octo expansion. I was also very excited for that as well, which I had ended up getting the DLC for free from one of my viewers, Neon Jaden, so if you happen to be watching this still, thank you, I appreciate it. The creative level design, the final boss, the story, it was all done great. And then in 2021, Nintendo revealed Splatoon 3 in a Nintendo Direct, where I also became very excited. Unlike the previous two games though, this one hasn't always had as smooth of a ride. The game's been criticized by the community for a lack of consistent updates, rigged Splatfest, and just overall a noticeably more lazy game this time around. Now for me this didn't matter at all, so y'all can keep on the hate and shit over there, I'm just staying out the way. But regardless, I'd have to say I agree with all these points. This is all hopefully going to end with Side Order's reveal in February 2023, the newest DLC expansion for Splatoon 3. The trailer was brief, but it gave hope for the game and everyone was eagerly waiting for further information on the expansion. It didn't happen. So from the initial reveal trailer to the most recent release date reveal, we got a whole lot of nothing, further proving the points of the community about the lazy lack of communication. You get the point. But now that Side Order has finally come out and I'm able to make this video, it sparks the question, was it worth the wait? Well, today, I'm hopefully going to answer that question for you all. Yo, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving my thoughts on Side Order, as well as if I felt the DLC was worth it or not. Before I begin though, I did just want to mention that I'm not going to go over anything like crazy spoiler related, such as, story elements or like crazy gameplay things that happen, nothing like that. So if you just want to watch the video without that, then don't worry. However, I am still going to include a little spoiler section. While I don't think that there's anything like super important in it that'll kill any hype or motivation for playing the game or nothing like that, it's nothing really crazy. I am still going to tag it as a spoiler. I know YouTube chapters don't really work that great half the time, so if it's not showing up in the video, it'll definitely be in the description, or at the very least, I'll tell you in the video. So first I did want to go over the story right quick, in a non-spoiler fashion. Don't fucking worry, I'm a nice guy. But I just felt like it would make sense to, give you the basis. So in the game, you follow Agent 8 as well as a flying robot, which is Pearls. Together you and Pearl look to save Marina as you ascend atop the Spire of Order Tower. Along these two, you'll also meet Oct, who accompanies you and Pearl, while also explaining various elements of the tower and her backstory, which I obviously won't go over for spoilers. Again, I'm a nice guy. Like most of the other story modes in the series, it's fairly simple, but with tons of lore to unpack, and especially as you dive into the various readings, which you will later, get throughout playing the game. As far as gameplay goes, much similar to Octo expansion, you'll have 3 levels to pick from, each ranging in difficulty from easy to vigorous. Whatever level you pick, that's the floor you clear. These levels can be one of 6 objectives, being destroying portals, chasing enemies, protecting the zone, guiding the pool ball, escorting the tower, or a boss fight. Additionally, each level offers a different chip enhancement, which is the other main feature to the expansion. These chips include things like increasing the range of your weapon, the Pearl drone getting access to splat bombs, increasing your movement speed, things like that. They all upgrade to 5 levels, with each one increasing set abilities function, so it's good to try and mix and match them all, or if you just want to overpower and stack an ability, you can also do that too. The levels increase in difficulty, with a lot of them being actually pretty fucking hard, as hordes of enemies can trap you in corners or swarm your objective all at once. Now with the explanations out of the way, what did I think? Well, for me personally, I absolutely loved it. Going into it and hearing it was a roguelike game, I was pretty worried about the length of it and also how it would play, since I've never really played a roguelike before. Despite there being only 6 kinds of levels, they're all bite-sized, and with the enhancement chips offer tons of diversity, making each one not drag, while also making each time you play it feel fresh. As I had mentioned, the game is pretty difficult, even for someone like me who plays the game constantly. I'll circle back to this topic in a moment, but I did want to quickly go over again the spoiler section that I mentioned beforehand. Again, spoiler time, here we go. After you defeat the 10th floor on the first go, you find out that there are actually 30 floors for all future runs, with every 10 offering a boss. Additionally, you'll gain a key for every 10 you do, which unlocks a locker slot, which in these lockers, they have various weapon kits you can use for your runs, but the catch is with the weapon kit is you have to stick with the same kit throughout the entire run. Each weapon kit only gives you 3 keys, so you can't just blast through the 30 floors if you have one that you enjoy either. It encourages you to try out new things. That's pretty much it for the spoiler portion of the video though. Again, it's nothing too major, but still, if you wanted a blind experience, for the most part. I just felt like it was a nice thing to do, you know what I mean? With all that being said, the question becomes if the expansion is worth waiting for, and as well if it's worth getting. To both of these questions, I say yes. If there was one area Splatoon 3 you could see the dev team put their effort in, it was definitely this expansion. The story, the gameplay, the elements of the game, it was all done beautifully and offered a ton of replay value. For $25, I think the unlockables and the replay value in the post game is more than enough, though I can definitely see someone preferring Octo expansion's more lengthy story. This DLC was made to be played over and over again, which it succeeds at. While I think Side Order has more than enough for story, if you prefer a more lengthy story experience, it's best to just stick with the Octo expansion, but for a lengthy gameplay experience and post game, I think Side Order has a beat. This was just my review of Side Order though. If you guys have played it, or if you were thinking of playing it because of this interview, hopefully I helped out. Or if you have played it, let me know what you think about it down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.